to part 4 of the series of Origin of Language. In this video, I will talk about the physical adaptation as the source of the origin of language. It was generally thought that the sounds uttered by hominids, including monkeys and apes, during physical or emotional states such as pain, fear, hunger, or lust, could be the source of the origin of language. But no living primate apart from man is equipped to speak. Thus, 3 areas of research on primates may indicate something about the evolution of language. These involve primate vocal systems, that is physical adaptations, primate knowledge of social relationships, and the results of experiments conducted on apes. Theory of evolution in biology says that human beings went through a number of physical changes due to the changes in the environment, from Australopithecus to Homo habilis and Homo erectus to Neanderthal and later to Homo sapiens. So language is a result of these changes. The physical adaptation theory depends on the physical features humans possess, especially those that are distinct from other features. Our ancestors at one stage had significant evolution to upright posture with bipedal on 2 feet movement and a revised role for the front limbs. In the evolutionary development, certain other physical features relevant for speech like teeth, lips, mouth, tongue, and also larynx and pharynx were developed to coordinate in producing speech sounds. Their positions, set of connections, and coordination made our ancestors different from all the living creatures. A similar development had taken place with human hands, and some researchers believe that language must have originated due to the use of manual gestures by primates. This theory brings forth the idea that there is a link between physical gestures and human sounds. Some researchers even suggest that language began as a sign language, then gradually there was a transition to the vocal system, leaving modern gesture as a residue. It is believed that the L-shaped vocal tract is a byproduct of bipedalism. The question then arises, when did our ancestors become bipedal? The general consensus among anthropologists is that our ancestors started walking on 2 feet quite early, about 3.5 million years ago. Evidence includes fossil footprints and the skeleton of the first human Lucy, which is 3.2 million years old. In 18th century, Rousseau and Abbe Condillac thought that language originated in bodily gesture. Another to recognize the importance of gestures was the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. In 1900, William Wundt, the founder of the first laboratory of experimental psychology, also argued that a universal sign language was the origin of all languages. Fitch, in his book The Evolution of Language, stated that language is first and foremost a social tool. Gestures provided a middle stage in language evolution. Charles Darwin, in contrast to all these assumptions, suggests that the first proto-language was musical, and the transition from this musical proto-language to real and meaningful language would have been propelled by increased intelligence and not gestures. Thus, Darwin denies that gesture is the origin of language. नोएम चॉम्स्की का ऐसा मानना है कि लैंग्वेज बिल्कुल ही अलग प्रिंसिपल्स पे बेस्ड है. ऐसा पॉसिबल है कि ह्यूमन जेस्चर्स जो हैं वो एनिमल कम्युनिकेशन सिस्टम से निकले हों, पर ह्यूमन लैंग्वेज नहीं, और ह्यूमन लैंग्वेज एक अलग ही प्रिंसिपल पे बेस्ड है. The human speech sounds depend on the L-shaped vocal tract, oral cavity at right angles, and with pharynx and the larynx relatively low in the neck. Philip Lieberman has claimed that even in Neanderthals who became extinct about 35,000 years ago, the larynx was positioned quite high in the neck to prevent the production of the full modern range of vowel sounds. The vocal mechanism of primates comprising of tongue, lips, larynx, etc. could tell us much about the evolution of language if researchers could examine them directly. But being soft tissue, these organs did not survive. So for information about origin of language, researchers have to rely only on the bones of the skulls. Thus, one of the source of the evolution of language can be taken as the adaptation of primitive man. Thanks for watching the video and bye for now until next video.